looks good. So we got this half done. The bees are happy. They're making lots of honeycomb. That's a lot more honeycomb than I thought I was going to get. So I'm very happy with that. So we got a second half of a building. So this isn't the whole thing. It's only half the building. So this part here is going to be essentially a duplicate of that part there. And then we're going to have a bee farm, another bee farm over here. So this would be where the chest goes. And then starting here, we would have like that. There. So this would be the building, the side of the building where I'm going to have some more beehives, and then we're going to harvest the actual, the little honey jars or bottles of honey. Because those can be useful for things too. So I figure while I'm doing it, might as well do it good. There we go. So I guess we'll go up 1, 2. Yeah, so like here. So we're going to look, just looking identical to that one. So that goes up 2. And then on top of this is going to be there. The start of the roof is going to be there. So that goes up there. And then I guess that means I'm probably going to need more hoppers. Let's see if I do this, this. Oh yeah, definitely need more hoppers, because I think I need at least 7 for the top. And then we'll have, so the beehives are going to sit right on top of this. Which means this is all going to be filled in here. And I think the back is just solid. Like that. And then this side is going to replicate that side. So we'll have that, and I'll probably go up farther. And then this would be like that. It's much easier when you do it the second time around. That goes there. Oh, I don't think... Well, yeah, I can do that. If I get... so if I get some of these birch logs... Do I have any stripped? I don't have any pre-stripped, so that's fine. Well, I don't need this chest. Because like here, we're going to have... that, and I think this is there, and then this will be a doorway right here. So strip that, and then behind it, oh yeah, I need my barrel so I can fill in. So this is what I'm going to load, you know, for the bottles. And you already know this, but it's not going to just be bottles. I'm going to load in glass. And then we're going to have another duplicate mechanism over there, which is going to make my glass bottles. And then put them upstairs, and they'll go into the dispensers. So not a bad... So it's kind of the same build over and over, but does a few different things. I think I could probably live with that, but so this is going to be, that's weird. That's kind of lower than I thought it, lower than I remember it. So this is going to have hoppers underneath it. Oh yeah, so the hoppers will be here, yeah. Like that. And they'll run into, yeah, then they'll go into another crafter, and the crafter is going to make the bottles. So let's get rid of this. I think like that. And then we'll put the barrel there. Like that. And I can't remember, is this, I don't think that's spruce. I think that, yeah, that is. It's not spruce. That is going to be more of the birch. I don't think I need, yeah, this will be covered up, so I think we're fine there. I may just stick a torch in here. Although I think I do want, yeah, I want to cover that up anyhow, because I think open hoppers are what cause trouble. So if we are here, I'm going to need, so the beehives will sit where I'm at. So these will be beehives. So I'm going to need the dispensers with the bottles in them. Oh, that's not going to go. So let's see if I shrink down. There. And then the beehives will go there. But I have to wait till nighttime to do that. Plus, I don't need them in there yet. I've got a lot extra build to do around here. And now that I've done the redstone, it's going to be much easier. Let's just pave all of this. So beehive there, which means I need a comparator coming out of it. The comparator goes into there. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. It must not be clicking right. So it goes into there. So the comparator goes into there. Redstone goes into here. And then it's going to go up here. And it's going to go up here. And I already know I'm missing one item. That would be the glass. And I haven't tested why I've got the glass there. I think it has to do something with the way the power gets conducted or something. But I do know it doesn't work. It wasn't working right when I didn't have the glass. So I looked online. And I have no idea. I would love to cite my sources. So I did not think of all this all on my own. I did look at 5 or 6 or 7 different videos. I always look at a bunch of videos, pull out a whole bunch of things, and try and cram them together. So I didn't really take one build and replicate it. I took, I watched 4 or 5 different videos to try and get an idea of what's going on. And then I try and make it myself. And it's not like it's a challenge. I mean, that's not the challenge I'm putting forward for myself. I'm just very bad at like following directions and replicating. Even though I've built this in Creative and it's all done and working in there, so I'm still kind of I guess I could pull up a schematic and just do it, but I'm having but I just don't really follow my own directions when I have something built. So that's why it's not as easy when I'm trying to copy someone else's source material. So when the beehive fills up big enough, it should trigger the redstone, which will run back up and trigger this, and then we should have little shears in there. Now these are going to be, I'm going to need like hoppers on top of those, because that is how I'm going to load it. Okay, just getting an overall look. We'll have to do some landscaping around here. So we get up here. So this is going to be the roof. What I want to do. Well, no, I don't need to do that, do I? I do need to do this. There we go. Cover up those. Let's just do that. Just so I can get up here easier. Oops. Yeah, maybe I can fill this in. It'll make it easier. I've got the blocks. Might as well use them. I mean, what are they going to do? They're just going to sit in a chest and rot. So. Okay, so then we got this. So this is all the dropper, not the dropper, but the source for the shears. So we're going to have a rail goes over here. So this will be not there. So where's this other one? The other one's behind. So this is going to be a big wall. Yeah, so it's going to be behind this wall here. So I guess the water source is going to be probably right here. Because this will be where the crafter is. Like that. Oh, come on. I'm trying to... My scroll wheel is not right, like scrolling the way I want it to for some reason. I don't know why. But it is irritating me to no end. So we got some soul sand. Yeah, I didn't plan on actually, if you know, I didn't plan on doing the water thing right now, but we'll put it there. Yeah, so if the crafter's here, there'll be another hopper up top. And then this will go there. But that's not going to work because I need this wall to be birch. Otherwise it won't look good on the outside. There, so let's do, so this will be birch. Oops, I do have it. There we go. Yeah, so that's birch for the outside. So where's that water column? Water column is going to have to be up here someplace. I guess maybe here. I could put the crafter over there. Or maybe I'll run it over there. So if this is the water column right here. Like that. That'll work. So the solely sand will be there. I'm going to put birch there and then take the birch away. You know, I'm like middle clicking. There we go. I don't know if my mouse is going bad or what. I've not had this kind of trouble with the middle click. See? I think I gotta be sliding my finger or something. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Well, look, it worked fine there. I didn't even think about it. Ah, crazy. Let's just put the crafter. Well, hell, while we're at it. I think I've got everything. Yeah, got repeaters, got redstone. Got a crafting machine. So we would have a crafter here. No. So we'd have a crafter there, and that's going to spit things out into this water column. And this is going to feed that way, yeah. So anything here is going to go around and into there. So what we do out of this one, we have our comparator out. And then we're going to have our comparator in. Like that. I'm going to do this. I don't think... I have a feeling if I power this to power this, it's going to power this. And I don't want to do that. So it's very easy to just swap this around. I love this. This is almost programmable. I love the way you can program up to 9 levels on that one. That was so cool. Because otherwise I have to kind of extend the redstone out and or fill a chest and get the thing out of there. It just doesn't work as well. It's not as quick and easy. So yeah, so it's like that. So then we would have that, and if I do like that, it worked. Yeah, and then those bottles would be carried up into there. So the water column will go up here and then run over and dump on top of that. So let's see. So I've got a roof. So the roof line is here. So it carries on here. Like that. That's good. And then this. I don't need that filled in. I will have like that. Actually, where I'm at is probably going to be a little different. I'll have to look. I think the roof is going to be a little different over here. So essentially we're going to do this. Oops. Dark already? Boy, time flies when you're having fun.